All right, back out here in my happy place in the wash bay. Soon I'll be doing lots of videos at HQ. You started to see some videos roll out from there. My new list of tables coming, so I'm going to have a big packing station, which we're going to be doing a lot of videos on, a lot of reviews and talking about things on, but that's coming up. But what we have here, as the title represents, this is, I guess the titles are down here on YouTube. This is the piping package for my custom installed pressure washing solution. My guess is the custom install solution will continue to evolve, but at this moment in time, June 12th, 2018, this is our package and what I put on the wall in OGHQ. And so this is what I've been using, and it's working great thus far. So I know lots and lots of people wanted me to offer it, and so I fought the good fight. Shoot, it was hard enough for me to figure this out. Can't tell you how many things I had to buy in order to get to this grouping of products, but I'm able to now offer it to you. I had to go and convince, for instance, the piping comes in 19.7 or 19 feet 7 inch lengths, and I needed to get it ordered and cut down to just shy of 3 foot sections. I think they're 2 foot 8 inches, so I have these cut down so that we can actually use them in this application. So let's run through what this setup is made of, and then I think I'm also going to have these all a la carte, so if you wanted to piece together your own setup, you could. As of right now, today, I have these all boxed up in a big long 36-inch box that are ready to go. So if you already have the solution or you have your own solution, the design of this is designed to go into the CR spot list with valves that goes around and goes into, and I'll put a picture here of what it's supposed to look like, that goes up into your Krenzel pressure washer. So here's what it comes with. So the first thing, 3 pieces of Prevost piping. This is 1 inch piping. We don't need 1 inch, but I think 1 inch looks better. So let's get you the exact, or close to exact dimension here. Yeah, so it's 33.5 inches, right? So you have 33.5 inches, and I've got 3 sections, which should be more than enough for what you're hoping to accomplish. Again, the goal is to get this to a la carte status. When I first launched this video, it may take me a little while to get it all set up, but for now, these are the 3 pieces that come with the package. We also have a bent pipe. The reason why I decided to do or include a bent pipe is so that you can get the pipe, or get it, get the outlet from the wall and not have to have it come out. So again, I'll show you a picture here of how this looks. And so the pipe gives you the ability to get the water out of the wall into our system, without having to do all kinds of 90s off of it. So it makes it a little smoother transition there. So it comes with a bent pipe. Bent pipe is, just so you know, and of course you can cut this down. Bent pipe is 19 inches. So that's how long that is. You can cut it to length. And then we have this beautiful, this thing is amazing. So this is the 3/4 inch, extra flexible. You can see this thing is insanely flexible. It's T316 stainless, which of course we don't need. I don't like the idea of mixing all these materials, but again, I'm going for function and look, and this is just what I came up with. So we have a T316 24 inch extra flexible line. I have a female end. The reason why I did female, it would be really hard to get this torqued properly. I'm sure you probably could if you did 2 male ends. The female end is flexible. So even though we have this big ball on the end of it, I found that the female to male connection is a little bit better. Crazy thunderstorm going on. We have it then T304 stainless 90. I did brass here on this connection, which kind of looks goofy. The inlet on the pressure washer is brass, but the stainless one just didn't. It's like $30 versus a couple of bucks, and it doesn't. I find it. The ones that I found, I bought 3 or 4 of them. I just didn't like how they threaded in here, and so I did brass. I'm going to stick with brass. It looks okay because we go from this to our stainless quick disconnects. I have enough of these not to sell a la carte yet. I only have a few sets of them just to add to these packages, to the piping package. But I'm sure, you know, in the future, if you're watching this some point, you know, a month or so past June 12, 2018, we have the quick disconnect couplers from MTM that are stainless. These are just Chinese made, and they're decent quality. They come with a rubber gasket. So we have to, and the reason why we need this brass connection is we're going from NPT, 3/4 inch NPT to 3/4 inch garden hose, and then we need to do that in order to screw into our Krenzla. You certainly don't need to quick disconnect this. You could go right into the Krenzla if you wanted to. I like the quick disconnect aspect of it in case I ever wanted to take my pressure washer off the shelf and use it for something else. So this sucker is like $135 plus these pieces. So you're looking at a $150 piece of equipment here. It's a large percentage of the cost of this setup. So for pipe, we have our inlets connections. So let's start with, so here's our, this is where you would come out of the wall, right? So this is half-inch NPT male, which you can find shark bite fittings, all types of fittings to get your outlet or get your PEX coming out of your wall connected here. And so the idea here is we would come out of the wall like so, out of the wall, and we go into our bent pipe, and then we can get our pipe set up to then connect via a 90 into our valves. So that's one part that comes with the system. The way that this works, go back and watch the install video. I'll put it in the description here. But the way that these things work is there's a little rubber grommet piece, and then there's a stop inside of this. And so when we take our pipe, we put this, actually what you do is you put, I don't want to torque it down because I don't want to scratch this brand new piece of pipe, but we put it like so, and then actually this piece would go on first. So let's just do it. And I don't want to scratch it, but it goes like this. You push it in to fit, and then we go and we screw and we torque it down, and it clamps the pipe. Right? It makes a little etch in the pipe, so I don't want to do that on camera here because this is a brand new piece. Again, go back and watch the videos of that. I'll put it in the description. So there's our 90 that would come out of the wall. So this would then go into a T. Right, so we have two T's that come with the system. There's T number one. Right, we have a couple of T's so that we can tee off of this. So as we come off the wall, we twist this to where it needs to be, so that then we can cut small sections of our straight pipe to go into our valves on either side of our CR Spotless. Right, so we have our CR Spotless valves. So it comes with two 3/4 inch NPT, and then the only issue is these can't be changed, and so one points up and the other points down, but I think it still looks fine. Same type of fitting. You will need to cut a small section of pipe. I think we ended up cutting 4-inch sections of pipe in order to connect the T into the side, and it depends on where your inlet comes from, or outlet from the wall, where that comes from. But we have our two 3/4 inch valves. We also have a standard pipe valve with our 1-inch inlet and outlet on each side. These are extremely high quality. Another thing that it comes with is our Prevos. This is called a PPS CLE STD for standard. This allows us to grab and torque and tighten. So I send this with the wrench. This wrench is necessary so that you don't scratch this up using a pipe wrench or something else, or a pair of channel locks. So this is what you need for the valves in order to torque those down. All right, so we have that valve. We have a couple of 90s, which you'll need. The 90s, as I showed in the picture. And then I also send it with the Prevos, the 1-inch tool. You need this specifically to torque down each one of the fittings. And then I send an inexpensive deburring tool. So this is from Prevos, but this is a Rothenberger deburring tool, which you would use to deburr both sides of the pipe, right? inexpensive way to do it. I do have the bigger deburring tools, which I'll also have in the store, but they're, I think they're like 180 bucks. The only thing I don't include in the package is a pipe cutter. The pipe cutter you could also buy separately. The pipe cutters are also, the Prevost pipe cutter is a couple $100. It's really nice. So if you don't cut a lot of pipe, you may not want to spend the money on that expensive of a piece. So there's our package. I sent it, in a box, a 36 by 6 by 6 box. And I have it available in the store. I have a sneaky suspicion. It's crazy storm. I have a sneaky suspicion that this stuff is going to be hard to get. I do have 18 sets left, so I do have some sets that we can get out the door to you as of today, but that'll change as time goes on. So anyway, piping package, Prevost. Again, disclaimer. I don't know how well it's going to work. I have it on mine. I'm providing it to you. So, buy at your own risk here when using deionized water. I know deionized leaches pretty much every metal outside of stainless. To do this in stainless, the problem with stainless, I wanted to do stainless, you need to be able to thread or weld the stainless together. I don't have the capability to do that. I know most of you don't have that, so this aluminum piping solution worked out really well. Again, the same system I have for compressed air. Stay tuned. I'll be having a whole gamut of Prevost products coming out slowly here for compressed air as well. So anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure to check out the custom install pressure washing solution videos that I'll put in the description here, so that you can build your own system. I'm hoping to get you 98% of the way there, 90% of the way there, so you can take it the last 10 and get it done. Either hire a plumber or do it yourself. This does make it a lot easier than trying to figure it out. I've at least done the legwork to help you at least dream up how you're going to do this. Other option is just buy this as the full package. I have it in the custom install solution. You can buy the entire, from start to finish, the shelf, the pressure washer, all the fittings, everything that you need, including the piping package to make it work. And the only thing you have to do is install it. So anyway, thanks for watching. As always, stay tuned for more crazy.